We've watched the cutscene that I unintentionally skipped.
Yes. It was a pretty cool cutscene. We got a dragon. It chose us.
Apparently we named him Irwin.
We named him... Maybe? We're not sure. We're not sure what we named yet. And there we have audio again. So now we're flying around. Break it!
Yeah!
Go... Okay, cool. Go back into your start menu. Let's go through this.
Okay.
Okay.
Show item.
Show item list.
It's a list of items that can be sold. List of
Cannot
items
be
that
sold.
will not be sold. Show
Berserk list.
Okay,
What's the last one?
That's kind of blacked out, and so is this,
Customize your
none.
weapon, so we don't have any of those. None of this shit yet.
But we have that.
Oh,
So-
you have to actually go into the menu. Okay.
So we can't sell this, but we can open this. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of weirding. Don't care. Well, I do care, I just don't want to read it right now. What are you? An element used...
This is a source of energy. So yeah, those look like craftable things.
Items that can be sold, yeah. So, or traded, probably.
Yeah.
See,
The
abilities. So
yeah, this is the thing always with the Panzer Dragoon games. You can alter how your dragon works, and like different forms have different abilities. Some of them are more maneuverable but slower. Yada yada yada. This is
B is run. Okay. I was pressing that earlier, but okay. Y is camera. Okay. Oh, adjust your camera. Alrighty, I got this.
and also flight and battle controls.
Flight, lock on.
Lock on, move on.
Lock on. Z is navigation.
Y is map.
Huh.
Z is the navigation button.
That is not a very good place for that.
And battle.
Shoot, gun.
It's very simple.
Laser. Alright, I got that.
Access. So can you go check it out? I think go close and maybe you can land. What was the navigation button? Y?
Oh, yeah. Access. Oh, no, it's Z. Nothing.
Because we're getting access over that.
Let's turn around here.
Possible destination? None.
Look at the controls one more time. It's kind of funky, so...
Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna take a little getting used to.
Flight, lock on.
Move on? B? Maybe that lets you move on to something?
Maybe.
Also, Action A and Action B. Triggers. Just shoot. Okay, well, we'll figure it out sooner or later.
Nothing I can do. I've pressed
Let's
every
move on.
button. Okay, you can
There's
check them
the
for
map.
items. I get it.
Oh, okay. This is a really weird way to access stuff.
Yeah. So those have nothing in
Just
them.
shoot it. Shoot it with your psychic beam. Hit Y now because you got a map. This is a map.
The blues area I've been in.
Yep. So I guess go down this way and then go back and go the other way.
Circle around, yeah.
So yeah, we're flying.
Nothing in there.
Yeah, I don't... So how are the flying controls?
A lot better than I expected. D-pad or your ups and downs just control your how high or low you are. And then the B is just forward movement. So it's pretty easy to pick up and do. I'm actually pleasantly surprised.
So it looks, there's a red thing up ahead.
Yeah.
Is that enemy?
I don't know. Where'd it go? Oh, no,
It
it's
might be the thing
behind
right
me.
behind you, yeah.
Yeah.
That obelisk thing.
Yeah!
Dynast chip. Yeah. Just some wall barnacles. Some giant mushrooms.
Kind of a weird way to do this, but...
I feel like we're not getting something yet, but... Okay, turn left. Is that going back the other way? Yeah. You gotta check both ways.
Well, of course. In any RPG, you always go the wrong way first.
This way is apparently very simple.
There's something.
Oh, there's birds!
Yeah.
They're one of those Dynast chips. So is that... Turn right and look at that spot where you just shot the thing. That almost looks like you could land. Nope. I guess not.
Those are giant-ass birds, dude.
Yeah, those birds are as large as we are. Did you go all this way yet? Why?
Apparently not.
No, there's still a big part of the tube to go to.
Let's do this!
The environment tube.
A lot of birds down this way.
I feel like we should be running into battles or
Yeah.
something. Can you imagine a Star Fox RPG in the same vein? Alright, this is we made the full loop.
Whee! I already broke that. Okay. Oh, yeah.
Fly, Dragoon. Fly.
Whee! I want to get in a battle!
I'm guessing something's gonna happen at the end of the canyon.
Probably. Probably your first battle.
I also have a feeling a lot of this game is canyons. Now, too, when I say I'm going to be doing a lot of speculating, because like I said, I played this game when I was very young. Like, my memory of this is on the same level as I remember Buck Bumble, which like I played like at the same time. So, like I said, it's been a while.
That looks important.
An ancient device. Oh,
save.
Point.
I will save.
Card.
I will save on my, No, because that battery is dead.
Rotate saves. Save on second slot.
Well, we're not going to be able to keep them all, because...
Well, yeah, no, rotate your saves.
Right.
Rotate through all of them.
yeah.
That's progress. So yeah, I guess you just have your little... It's essentially a mouse cursor.
Yeah.
To mouse over
I could
things.
see where the 3D controller would probably have benefit with that, but the walking, there is no benefit.
I can see how a second thumbstick would benefit that.
Yeah.
Early 3D, we ain't got it figured out yet.
I wonder if I can fall. It's a bridge. It's a question I have. Damn.
So you turn... Can you turn like 360 right now? See across like the bridge thing? Okay, that's where he is. Your buddy Irwin. Assuming it's Irwin at this point.
Yeah. Ring?
Investigation.
There's only one body here. There should be two. You watched him get oh.
Wow, that frame rate took a dive in that shot.
Yeah. How are you alive?
Okay, this sounds like Japanese again. Yeah, that's
Yeah, that's
Japanese.
totally Japanese.
So Kramen, Renegade Officer of the Black Fleet. That's a pretty cool fucking title.
It actually is. And that name doesn't help either.
Old Japanese sea captain
In my pocket.
in Ninja Turtle armor.
It's a map. He asks the dead man. Taijo! Oh, here it comes. Oh.
Yep, Captain's dead.
Scream it. Be more cliche. Damn it.
This guy doesn't exactly strike me as like the super hot-headed anime hero guy.
No, he really doesn't.
Of course, this is not the time of the hot-headed anime hero. This is the time of the cloud anime hero.
It is!
Wow! Okay,
What,
wow. That is a fucking text dump.
About the battle
This
system.
is a lot of stuff. It just kind of happens. Okay, about the gauge. Let's just start at the top.
Oh, okay.
I think it's gonna pay to go through them. So
Yeah, it totally will. I was actually saying, do you want to just wing it? But we
No.
would get wrecked. Okay. During battle, your attack.
We're not gonna do that. Your attacks are dependent on this gauge. This gauge charges on its own. You can charge up to 3 gauges at one time.
Okay.
Anytime more than 1 gauge is charged, you can open the battle menu. Certain actions require more than 1 gauge to be charged. So action points, essentially.
Right. Oh, it's like an ATB system.
Well, because this is kind of like, too, this is when you actually play the shooter games. This is how your attacks work. You charge your attacks. That's what all the dragon attacks are. They're charged.
Right.
moves.
Yeah, I've played Orta a bit.
Yeah.
Game's brutal. Requires only 1 gauge to fire. Fire the laser. Goodbye.
I can't remember what the button for that is. A?
I did A. Is it
B?
C? Attack with homing laser. Okay, Edge's normal attack also requires only 1 gauge to fire. Best used on individual enemies.
So yeah, that's how it's all, because the riders always have guns.
I'm gonna kill the runt. That is far more powerful than, there's 1
Yeah,
full
use
gauge
item.
to use. Okay. I use the D-pad to highlight the item, press C. It's my item list. Please tell me that heals health. Thank you. Okay.
You know, this is a weird battle system because, like, berserk techniques. Using berserk techniques, the dragon's special attacks varies according to type. 1 to 3 gauges.
Okay, use berserk technique. Ah!
Holy sphere.
That's actually pretty cool.
Oh, I like that the effect bleeds in when the screen comes.
Yeah, that's really sweet. Okay, action may be taken at any time as long as required.
Because this is an ATB system with 1 character.
Yeah.
Like, full gauge, agility. So let's go through and see what they all are. Okay, spiritual,
So
attack, spiritual, defense, agility, full gauge,
which it's not a full gauge, but I don't have that,
extra.
and that's it.
Well, I think this is going to be what type of dragon you're using.
Yeah, I think so. It's a spiritual class to start,
So
which makes
spiritual
sense.
is the base. Yeah.
It makes sense for the way in which it's
And
introduced.
I'm guessing it's going to be dependent on our stats. So, like, if we have a higher defense or anything.
Yeah. So let's see here. Homing laser attack. Yeah. So.
Yeah, that's not really worth it.
It's only good if you're killing the lower enemies, but it only takes 1 gauge, so I can do
Yeah.
it again. Okay, so they just wanted to teach you that element. Okay.
Those could have been really buffed up enemies, too.
Yeah. Position 1, enemies attack.
Might as well, let's do it. Tutorial time.
Depending on how long these tutorials take, we might just make this one long episode.
Yeah.
Just to get through all the tutorials at once.
That's a cool enemy.
Yeah, it is. God,
I love
look
the
at that
enemies in
underbite.
these games. They're like these weird combination of like underwater animals and like bird insect things. Look at that Pokemon cry I just made.
Right? Okay, so it takes...
Wait.
Oh, sorry. Let's see.
Battle radar shows where your dragon is located in relation to the enemy. Enemies will always appear in the center.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, see like how our little yellow dragon icon?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. The danger level of your enemy's attacks. So, okay, yeah, because you can change your position during battle.
Right.
Your dragon remains in an uncolored area. The enemy will only use weak attacks.
Huh.
Okay, this is cool. To evade danger, your dragon can move to the front, back, left, or right of any enemy. This is called positioning.
So we're actually technically at the, so the yellow part's
so we're on
us.
its right side. Yeah, the yellow thing is us.
Okay.
And so red is probably danger zone, and green is probably safe zone.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Does not grant the range, so you can move at any time, but no triggering her roll condition. Okay. Green, enemy cannot attack in that direction.
Very
It's
nice.
temporary safe zone.
So the D-pad
That is
just...
awesome! That is a free action. Wow.
Yeah, and on top of that, you have, like, the D-pad, you just do left or right to, you know, circle in those directions, so clockwise or counterclockwise on it. That's pretty sweet.
Heavy damage.
Get out of there. No!
Terrible bite.
You suckered me into it, game.
Guess will increase, so the more time you spend moving around, the worse your ranking will be.
Oh, okay.
Yep. I'm pretty sure ranking is experience.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a Tails thing, where you get grade, but it matters more.
Yeah.
Players attack. See, this is probably just how if you attack from certain spots.
Whoa.
Defensive abilities, yeah. Varies on where they are. Fire laser. Yeah, it will suffer average damage from average attacks in average places. To its right.
Yeah.
No, we're super strong there.
Weak! Yeah, you know you're gonna take it up the ass. I feel like this is gonna be a very...
Enemies that counterattack or dodge from certain directions. Yeah, this is a good battle system because there's so many variables you can toss into this.
I feel this is gonna be a super satisfying game to play, I think.
Well, it's like a battle system. Like, it's a really simple in concept, but there's so many small variables you can do to change it.
It's kind of like taking the Tails active battle system and implementing it in a turn-based system.
So I was gonna say, this reminds me of something. This... You know, this, it almost reminds me of, like, a tactics game.
Yeah, the way,
It's a tactics game, but it's a tactics game with no, like, spatial movement. You're just always next to everybody.
Yeah.
What tutorial are we doing now?
The very next one down. That looks frightening.
Laser
Shoots multiple
shot,
lasers.
and once is limited, yeah. Fire the laser!
Lasers prove ineffective.
Optic resistant enemies. Anti-laser will be displayed. So this is just kind of like resistant. Oh! Use it. What? Aim the gun.
Oh my gosh.
Gonna go to the big one. Are we going for the big one?
Oh yeah, that's what I'm going for.
Anti-laser. Yeah, shoot that.
There we go. Bada bing, bada boom!
I wonder if just targeting hits it or gets in the way.
Maybe.
Nullified. So yeah, those are special moves. Berserk attacks.
Yeah. It conserves
BP.
Which is Berserk.
If you don't have the right BP, you can't use the technique, yeah.
Aww.
You can't use Laser Storm. That's not cool.
What
Use Holy Sphere. Is that just a full hit everything?
Oh yeah. Everything falls out of the sky except the one. That's sweet.
Attack. Okay, no, it's giving another thing. Attack, deadly to nearby, spiritual, affects all, agility, swarms, small groups, defense, healing, and shields.
Very cool.
Made by command icon, but laser and gun attacks can be made with a single button press.
I'm really liking this battle system. Punisher. Okay.
Certain enemies that use special attacks to create abnormal conditions in your dragon's status. No, you're gonna get poisoned or something.
On the radar, the red indicates not only a high risk of great physical damage, but the potential of a special attack. Homing mine. I apparently have gonorrhea.
So paralyzed must mean you can't move.
Yeah, it says stun. Stun when you're dragging.
Fire lasers or use berserk techniques. Oh.
Okay, so just
no, you can position yourself.
It just forces you to do your.
Yeah. Oh, and that's cool. It's just your dragon that gets affected.
Items. What? Revive cures stun condition.
I don't like that. That is gonna be so confusing. Well, I guess you can't really use a revival item on yourself because you're the only character.
Right, but at the same time, it does specify.
Yeah.
It tells.
It says what it does, but you get what I'm saying, right?
Yeah,
Having a revive that's just like a status heal is kind of weird.
Yeah, that's gonna confuse me. Return to normal over time.
Poison, loss, slow, charge slowly, stop, cannot move, pain, defensive power decreases. Bind, only first gauge charges. Oh, that's a good one.
Alright. I'm not gonna lie, like, the open, like, walking around thing kind of had me frightened at first with this.
Yeah.
Like, this is gonna be a really hard game to play. But now that
most of it's flying, I think.
Yeah, and then, like, they put you in this with the battles. I'm like, oh my god, these battles are amazing.
6 total Berserk classes, 4 are earned through experience, and the remaining 2 are hidden.
Attack. Class. So all enemies, heavy damage.
So close range.
Yeah.
Reaching a predetermined level. Spiritual, all enemies.
Regardless of distance. This spells the same amount of damage to all attacking enemies.
Leveling. Yeah.
Level,
defense.
Shields, predetermined level, agility, predetermined level. These.
Full gauge and extra.
This is probably like items and stuff you pick up.
Or like hidden stuff.
Yeah.
Enemy's gauge can fill while you are moving or dragging. In this scenario, the enemy will attack as soon as you finish moving. If you press a button while positioning your dragon, the action will initiate before your enemies attack. This is called beating them to the punch. That does not seem like an officially worded term.
No.
So an enemy or player is moving or attacking.
The gauges are full. If you want to perform attacks in combination, initiate any action and immediately press a button to perform another action.
So basically,
be fast.
Press buttons before your enemies can react.
Huh.
Evaluation.
When you win a battle, you will receive 1 of 5 rankings. The higher your rank, the more experience points you'll receive.
So do good.
Excellent!
May also find... This is a weird way to do, like, a end of battle thing. It's like, not just do you have to beat the enemies, you have to do it cool. Good fight. Close call. Narrow escape. Okay, end of explanation.
Well, It wasn't much longer than a normal video we were planning.
Oh, well, it pays to go through the tutorial, because now we know what we're going to do, and we're not going to flounder around and be dumb guys the whole time.
Yeah, God forbid we had just skipped all that, actually, because we would have been screwed. So yeah, next time we're actually going to continue the story.